YouTube, what's up? It's Coach Tab. I'm back with another video. Tonight I'm interrupting the series of unboxings I promised you I'd be doing because I got my birthday stuff. And more than that, I got lots of stuff. I got trades, I got other purchases, I got all kinds of stuff all at once, and I want to share it with you guys. I got a small package, I got another big package, I got another big package, and I got another small package. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Can't wait to share it with you. I got new stuff, I got old stuff, I got used stuff, I got rare stuff. A little bit of everything in this one. Can't wait to share it with you. So let's go. Alright guys, now I'm going to open these in sort of an order, and I've already ripped open the packages, so I'll just go ahead and get into those. First up, we have a rare puzzle. So we got this one right here. Let's go ahead and get into that. At least I think if it's what I think it is. Let's go ahead and open that up. Nope, this is not the one I thought it was. So there you go. So what we have here is a Lan face turning octahedron. I have an edge turning one. This is a face turning one. I got this because my good friend Matthew Dickman, the Cube dude, has been all over me to get one. And he said that these turn really well, and actually kind of interesting. This was supposed to be in the big box that I'm going to open later from the cubicle, but they messaged me with their awesome customer service and told me that they were down to one, and that one was actually defective and they would not send it to me, and wanted to send it to me as soon as they got one. Well, on the very next day I got a message saying that they had mailed it. I actually got the two packages on the same day. So that actually turns pretty well. Now this is basic, if my understanding is right, I think these are basically a 3x3 shape mod of some kind or another. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about it, other than I know it turns this way, unlike the edge turning or the corner turning one, which would be, or edge turning one, if you want to put it that way, would turn like right here. And that one's actually a pretty easy solve. I understand this one's fairly easy too. That's actually pretty darn cool looking. And it's going to be fully scrambled because I don't care, but I will not try and solve it. That is actually very cool. It turns pretty well. It's a little rough, maybe a little stiff, but actually turns pretty well. Clicks into place hits into place pretty nice. Really easy to turn. Very happy to get that one. Can't wait to learn how to solve that and start entering the FTO competitions that Matthew runs. And thank you to the Cubicle for getting the replacement one sent so darn quick. All right, let's toss that one aside. Now we'll go to the next package. This is probably the one I thought that Lan was, and that is correct. So what we have here in a nicely taped box, this is a used puzzle that I got in a trade with my friend Alex. So let's go ahead and get that tape off. Open the box, see if it'll come out. And what we have here is a Rubik's Rainbow. So now many of you are familiar with Magic and Master Magic, which are two events that were originally in the WCA but have since been removed. But not too many know that Rubik's Rainbow was also an official event. I believe it was held only once. Due to a lack of hardware. In fact, I think only one person at that competition had the hardware. I'm not real sure. But as soon as I heard that this was an official event at one time, I knew I had to get one. I've been wanting one forever. They are very rare, and it's a pain to search for them because if you search for Rainbow Cube, you get all kinds of other results. So let's see. Turns pretty well that way. I don't even know all the ways it turns. Well, maybe just that way, and then that way. So yeah, it turns almost like a 3x3 maybe, except I don't know, it turns very smoothly. The stickers and the puzzle itself are in great shape. Of course, I would prefer black plastic, but can't be beggars can't be choosers on super rare 20-year-old puzzles. But that is really, really cool. I'm super happy to finally have one. If you'll notice, I forget how many sides this thing has. I think it's, let's see, 3, 6, 7, 14 sides. And then the opposites are the same color. Opposite triangular sides are the same, and then opposite square sides are the same as well. Very, very happy to finally have that. Thank you so much, Alex, for taking care of that and sending me a really cool puzzle. I'm really happy with that. All right, next up we have the next big one. This should be an older puzzle. Comes wrapped in a whole bunch of bubble wrap. And what we have here is a Shengshou 10x10. Now this is a brand new puzzle. Although it is old, it's brand new. Let's go ahead and get in this. I've been wanting a Shengshou 10x10 forever, and an 11x11 someday. I absolutely love the original Shengshou big cubes. Not a huge fan of their sticker shades, but other than that, definitely love the puzzles. Have the 8x8 and the 9x9, both 7x7s. Absolutely love them. Let's get that open. As expected, it's a little greasy, so let's go ahead and wipe that down. All right, if you hear a crash, it's because my dog is starting to move around in the room. That's not so good, because there's stuff all over the place in here right now. All right, look at that thing. So let's see, what do I have that I can compare it to? I think I have a 7x7 here. I do. I have the Spark. look at the size difference in that between the Spark and the Shengshou 10x10. I believe it's 102 millimeters. Actually not quite as heavy as you might expect, although it is very solid and heavy. Turning is actually surprisingly dry, but very smooth. Yeah, that is really nice. I can't wait to mix it, scramble this up and solve it. That is super, super nice. I'm sure that some of the newer ones, like the Meilong, probably turn better. You know, and they're a little easier to handle because they're smaller, but I like the ones that are huge. And so I'm a big fan of the Shengshou puzzles. Like I said, I don't like the shades so much because the yellow is so terrible. But I do like playing with these and solving them. Very relaxing, fun to mess with when I'm watching TV or watching YouTube or whatever. Really, really cool. That is a great puzzle. Got a great deal off of that, brand new off of eBay. That's awesome. Super, super happy with that puzzle. All right, now, last but not least, we got a big box of stuff here from the cubicle. I'm just going to go ahead and clear some space, and I'll start pulling stuff out. So let's see what we got in here. First up, we have the brand new Shengshou Mr. M 6x6. This is a pillowed magnetic 6x6, the first ever pillowed magnetic 6x6. Mass produced anyway. I'm sure somebody has magnetized one before. And the first pillowed 6x6 in who knows how long. I know V-Cube had one, and I think somebody else has had one as well. That is actually a lot smaller than I would have expected. Let's see, I have my Volk right here, and it is just barely larger than the Volk. That's amazing. Not bad in the middle there. A little dry on that layer. Very, very strong magnets on that outer. That's a little odd. You normally want to have really weak magnets. Yeah, that's strange. The outers feel much stronger than the inners. Not quite sure what to expect of this. Like I said, as soon as I saw they were doing a pillowed one, I just had to get it. I wasn't real sure what to expect. You never know. Little catchy. Let's go ahead and get that back to solved. or, you know, mess it up or something like that. There we go, get it back to solved. Do some first turns on it. Yeah. Not exactly the greatest 6x6 that I've ever felt, that's for sure. That is, yeah, the turning on that is pretty low quality, actually. It's so small that it's a little hard to get a grip on. You see, I think I have a shadow here. Yep. So I have a shadow 6x6, and although it's about the same size, because of the pillowing, this actually feels a lot smaller. Yeah, and it's it's catchy. Yeah, first impressions on this thing, not so good. It feels like a very ancient mechanism that for some reason has gotten magnetized and released in 2020. Definitely not a fan of that one. So let's go ahead and put that back in the box and move on to something that will hopefully be a little cooler. Let's see what else we got in here. All right. Well, let's go right to another 6x6. This is the YuXin Little Magic 6x6M. Now I have reviewed the original Little Magic 6x6, which was non-magnetic. That was a pretty decent puzzle. Not the greatest 6x6 of all time, but not bad for the price. This is about, this one is about the same as that one was when it was released. I believe it's $16.99, except it is now magnetic. Has really nice shades. And the plastic is glossy, so no matte finish or anything like that. Let's go ahead and do some first turns. That's a little dry, a little sandy. Not super fast. Do another T-perm here. Definitely sandy and a little grindy through the middle. But no problem doing an H-perm. All right, yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not great. It's definitely not going to fool anybody that's using an MGC or an YaoShi or even a Shadow. But that's not bad, you know, for 15 bucks. Probably just needs to be broken in a little bit and maybe a little lubed and help speed it up. That, you know, especially for, like I said, for the price, that's pretty darn nice. It's not great. I may do a full review on this. If you want to see a full review, go ahead and hit throw a comment down below, and I will do one. But first impressions, yeah, not bad. Not the greatest thing ever, but not bad. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and set that stuff aside. What else we got? All right, next up we got the MoFang JiaoShi Meilong Double Skewb. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to have one. I wish it was black stickered, but it's not. It's stickerless. So what we got is it's kind of a Skewb, but with an actual center in the middle. I have no idea really how it turns. I assume it turns like a Skewb. Yep, it's corner turning. Looks like it might just be a Skewb, but with a center piece in the middle. I don't see a way at the moment to separate that center from the outer center. I don't know if there's a turn that I'm missing. Doesn't feel like it. You know, if it's just a Skewb with a piece kind of drilled down, that's a little disappointing. And you can see the mech there, kind of a random color in this inside, and an exposed edge. Well, how did I do that? So on that corner, so on this particular corner, the center rotates freely away from this center piece rotates freely away from the inner center. But on this corner, it does not. That's interesting. So I wonder how many there are that do that. Looks like it might just be that one. Okay, so which one was that again? All right, so on the red, yellow, blue corner, it freely rotates around the centers. And then on the other 7, at least so far as I can see, the 2 pieces go together. Okay, that's interesting. I have no idea how that's going to solve. I imagine it's just a matter of doing some commutators to get that center matched up, and then then it's just a matter of a regular Skewb solve. That's pretty darn cool, and I think these are $5.99. Yeah, that's cool. I like that one. All right, what else we got? Let's see here. All right, next up we got the, I can't remember the name. This is a pyraminx. I don't know. I'll put the name on the screen. I know it's a pyraminx something or other. All right. It's an edge turning puzzle, unlike normal pyraminxes. That turns really, really well. I don't think it jumbles. Oh, it does jumble. Look at that. Oh, we got some shape shifting going on. Look at that. Oh boy. I should have known this puzzle would not be that easy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I am not going to scramble it here because I know I won't be able to solve it right away, but that is really cool. That turning is really, really smooth as well. It's light, feels really solid. Bit of a rattle inside. I'm not sure what that is, but that doesn't seem to affect anything. Yeah, look at that. That is really cool. Can't wait to play with that one some more. All right, next up, let's see what else we got. Got some stickers because I have a Weilong GTS and a GAN Air M that I need to re-sticker because the stickers that came with them were so terrible. I've got replacement pieces for a YuXin 5x5 that somebody sent me with defective broken pieces. And we got the Yuhu V2M megaminx. It's been a long time since I've gotten a new megaminx, but I heard so many good things about this one that I just had to pick it up. So the neat thing about this one is that it has a circular cut on each side. So not really concave or even convex or anything like that, but a circular cutout. And then each piece kind of has, let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit. Each of the edge pieces has little bumps on it. Okay, that is really light. Okay, so let's see. I have the Galaxy V2 LM. This is my main right now. It is actually just a hair bigger. Let's get that a better comparison color. Just a hair larger. Remember, the LM is a little bigger than the V2M Galaxy, which is a little smaller for my taste, and the LM is actually a little better performer too. All right, that is very light. Ooh, that was a corner twist. That was a little easy. Very light, a little sandy, fast as all heck. Boy, magnets could be just a hair stronger, but they're not bad at all. Did you think I was going to do anything but a T-perm? Come on. That is, oh, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Man, that turns really, really nice. Pretty solid corner cutting. Yeah, it might even be just a little loose. It seems to be a little lighter than the Galaxy as well. The only thing I'm seeing that is a bit of a concern is these two shades of green. Let's see if I can get those a little closer. Those two shades are just a little closer than I might like, but they're not nearly as close as I thought they might be based on pictures, so that's not too bad. Everything else is really vibrant and looks really, really nice though. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be my main or not, but this is really, really nice, especially for 12 bucks, $12.99 or whatever it is. Magnetic megaminx for $12.99. That's ridiculous. That is super, super nice. I know some people have mentioned that they have an issue with the rounded grip. That doesn't seem to be a problem for me. It's not slippery like the GAN is or anything. Yeah, that's really nice. Highly recommended based on those first impressions, that's for sure. All right, now last but not least, the biggest one. Go ahead and reach over here. I'm gonna make a mess over here on the floor. We got a YuXin Huanglong 11x11. Now I've had one before and I didn't really care for it, but that was a couple of years ago. Didn't really know what I was doing, and it was black. And now they've got the stickerless ones. They've always had the stickerless ones, but I don't like pink. And so this one is red. It's got red on there, and that is awesome. Been wanting one of these for a long, long time. Let's see if I can't get this open. Give Kevin some FaceTime there. Like I said, I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I was able to snag one for my birthday this year. That's a piece of the box. So we got some extra pieces as well. Let's toss this stuff to the side. We don't care about that. Ooh, that is a little stiff in the middle there. But I love those shades. Look at that nice bright red. Now the one I had before, like I said, was a black one and I didn't really care for. It was very loose and felt like it was going to fall apart at any minute. And this one seems to be catching on something. There we go. No, maybe not. Wonder if I've got like an internal pop. I am turning 2 layers at once. That's not good. Alright, well that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, that will not separate. I wonder what the deal is. I have to mess with that, but other than that, it seems to turn really well and it looks great. And of course it's huge. I mean, here's that same spark again. Look at that, it just absolutely dwarfs the spark. That is super, super nice. Cannot wait to mess with this one. Hopefully I can get this fixed. Don't want to have to send it back to the cubicle. That would be disappointing. Even though I know they would take care of me if I did have to do that. Overall though, that is pretty darn nice. Like I said, very disappointing that the one side is not turning well. Especially since it turns, you know, I can turn any way I want, just can't separate that layer. That is really bizarre. Can't imagine what could possibly be holding that in place. That is really, really weird. Anyway, guys, that's everything. Whole bunch of puzzles. We got the Mr. M. Let's go ahead and grab that again. Sitting there in the box. We got the Mr. M. We've got the Little Magic. We got the Shengshou 10x10. We got the Rubik's Rainbow that I can't even reach because it's moved across the floor a little bit. Got the Yuhu V2M. Really nice puzzle. We got the double Skewb, also a really nice puzzle. That's awesome. Super happy. I want to thank my wife for the birthday presents and thank the people I traded with. Thank the Cubicle for their awesome customer service as well. And thank you guys for subscribing. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit like and subscribe down below. Toss me a comment if you want to see a review of the Little Magic 6x6. I'd be happy to do that, or even maybe even the Yuhu if you want to see a full review. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I was able to get the 11x11 fixed. And so basically what I had to do was just take one layer, the one that was stuck, and hold on to it and just do like this and pull super hard. And there was like this crack kind of pop noise of plastic separating from itself or something. And now everything turns just fine. No issues on any layers at all. I absolutely love this puzzle. So happy I was able to get it. This is just awesome. If you're looking for an 11x11 and you don't mind the big size, because this is really big, this is awesome. Perfect stickerless shades. Super recommended. Got it fixed. Love it. Didn't have to send it back. Thank you to the Cubicle for helping me out when I contacted them, and thank you for them sending this puzzle out. Appreciate it, guys.